Hello and welcome finally to Mass Effect 2 that I've not been teasing for quite a while. Excuse me while my sound disappears because I forgot one little setting on my thing that is now going to go through there. So it doesn't matter. Got to get the cursor going. Right, ignore that. Yes, I've been working on this for on and off for quite a while. And yes, we've played Mass Effect 1, so I'll be doing the import. But first, there are some things to be said about how I'm playing this. I am playing this with mods, or well, modified files, or configs really, to change things up a bit. Because there are certain things that I can't handle in this game, including the combat at times. That goes absolutely terrible sometimes. So yes, I am using what is effectively a few mods. At the same time, they're modifications to actual game files. So let's have a look at some of those changes. If my setup here works, it won't because I need to do that. There we go. So this, let's bring that up on my main screen. There we go. This, I think, is this the start point that I was going for? 1 second. Nope, I think I'm going to be somewhere else. I need to be up a few. There it is. I'll start there. Yes, I'm using... Actually, I should show that first, shouldn't I? If I can remember which window I put that to. Hang on, things might happen. Things won't happen because I keep forgetting layering. Yes, right. As the... Oops. Yeah, let me bring that up a minute. This is the main config file for Mass Effect 2. If I find that one as well. I'll just do that, screw it. You find it in, or in Windows at least, you in the following file path. Oops. Let me bring that up on my screen so I can actually see myself. That's the default location anyway. So it is. This file is the modified one, and any additions you do to this, you should only ever do in Notepad++. You can find where to download that on Google. And any modifications you do make to the file, even if it's a different one, you have to use this file here, which is one of the sort of mods. Use that to fix the file in here, because it won't work anywhere else. You have to put this right in the folder, same folder as the actual config in the main game file things. It tells you anyway. But all of these mods, I'm losing my cursor all over the place, so this is going well. All of the mods that I'm using here are from Nexus Mods. I'll have these linked in the description, and this is the INI file fixer, of course. Because otherwise, your game will just crash. Yeah, it does tell you. Right, that there. Other things I'm using. This is the main config changer, Weaponry Tweaks. And it has several different options. Infinite ammo, ME1 legacy version. That's just those two changes, isn't it? Yeah. So one of them is just you straight up have infinite ammo regardless of anything. And the legacy version, which is the one I'm using, essentially makes the weapons work like they did in Mass Effect 1. Instead of limited ammo and no refills, you do actually get your ammo back if you stop firing, as in it's more like a heat system, like it seems to have been designed as. Because you eject thermal clips when you essentially run out of ammo, or in other words, sort of the heat gets too high, so you eject the clip. But Of course, you have limited ammo normally. You have to collect weapon ammo clips around the game, otherwise you can't do anything with that weapon. Yes. So there's a few changes made in this that I'll cover in just a moment. I also have gameplay tweaks. Excuse all the blooming adverts around here. Gameplay tweaks. I'll show those off as well. That has quite a few different things. I don't use the custom controls. A lot of this I didn't actually use. Yeah. There is a way on Notepad++ to merge changes between two of the same file types, but I didn't do that. I just copied over some of the tweaks from this one that I was going to use. Another one is for one of the DLCs, the Arrival Triggering mod, which I have. Oh, it has two versions in the file anyway, but yes. I'm using. Oh, it doesn't actually say on here, but I'm using version 2 of this mod. So it triggers not only after we have completed the main game, well, as it says, you can see there anyway, but yeah, it triggers after the main game and also after getting a 4th conversation with a certain squad member that I'm not spoiling, even though it's been out for years. This game's been out for years, and you probably know exactly who it is anyway. And there is one other major pain with the game that I have, which is the MiniGames for hacking. One of them is sort of fine. The one where you... I don't think we have any previews, do we? Yes, we do. On the No MiniGames mod. I can't remember what that was, actually. I think that was another file you just put in where this tells you, or where the... Yes, you override a file entirely with the file here, or something. But yes, you have this mini game, which is about matching the points together to unlock each thing, but you can't tell what the nodes are until you've clicked on them. So it's basically, what is that game? It's a simple matching game. I think that's just called matching or something. They just have different symbols. You connect them up and unlock the thing with a timer. That's usually fine. And oh, it's just flipped to the other one that I absolutely struggle with. And that's probably going to change again in a minute. You have a thing here that you find while this scrolls. And you have to get 3 of them. But this changes with my memory between that being a symbol's one thing. I have to then try and remember that and try and find it in here without getting confused as to what I just remembered. But it also changes every time. You find one, it changes to something else. Between that happening 3 times and all of this going all over the place and my vision being funny as well. Oh my god, the first time I did that, I spent about half an hour on the first hacking thing trying to complete it. Or any ones that followed weren't any better. I kept, because OCD demands that I get the maximum amount of credits from this, so this would, time limit, you would tick down and it would be fine, but then you get another timer where the credits start disappearing. And OCD demands that I get maximum possible because I want to buy stuff. So yes, I really, really struggled with every single one of those games. So luckily there was a mod here that changes it. So that you probably saw that just now. Auto win mini games. So I just have to click the main button that isn't in either of those screenshots, but start hack or something, I think it says. and you just instantly win. And another thing this adds, though, well, I suppose thankfully adds for me, because OCD would kill me otherwise. It increases, because you can scan planets and probe them for materials, but those probes have a set area, so you probably have to use like 20 a planet, depending on the size of the planet, and also what levels of materials are around. This makes it so you can use just a single probe for one planet anyway. So I find that a good addition anyway. A very cheaty, because you'll definitely be using tons of credits buying probes. But let's get to the main config stuff. And I've got to change my things here. It's going to go black. Which screen was it? It was this one. Alright, on the left we have the original file. This is the default one that comes with the game. And on the left here, is my cursor being recorded? Yes, it is. Is changes. This is primarily from the weapon tweaks one. This is the base thing that I went with that. So aside from the fact that I can't find my cursor again, so it's backwards now on that, but yes, don't mind these two lines, they're just in different spots here. We have one little change here with some of the weapons. Yeah, some of them are unlocked entirely from the beginning. And also, no, hang on, no, up there. What the weapon tweaks does is also change the weapon types each class can use, and also our squad members. So we actually get to use more weapons on some classes, like the adept. Probably, I don't think would have access to. Yeah, no, we can see down here. Whoops, where'd it go? It didn't go anywhere. Adept would only normally have heavy pistols, auto pistols, and of course heavy weapons. But weapon tweaks changes it so that every class gets the same loadout. Why does it keep doing that? I suppose it's because it's clicking on the whole thing. Note that I did not test any of this before. I mean, do any of this before. It's highlighting things when I click certain lines. Yeah, all the classes get the same weapon loadouts: assault rifles, shotguns, a mix between heavy or auto pistols, sniper rifles, and of course heavy weapons are unchanged anyway. And some of our squad mates get different weapon loadouts anyway. And yes, there's a few weapons that are like locked to the last two difficulties. I think you can only get them in that, and also certain points mid-game where you have a choice between 3 different weapons. Those are all unlocked straight away, rather than having access to only one type or not having access at all. So maybe a little cheaty on that end, but monkeys are not given. Not by me anyway. Alright, if I can scroll this down to the right point. Right, this change here is by the gameplay tweaks. This is one I just copied over myself. Increases storm or your dash stamina and regen. Yeah, fair change, 4 to 10,000. That's what was in the file, so I just said, nah, whatever, copy that over. I'm sure this actually causes problems at an early point in the game. Unless I was just doing the wrong thing, as I probably was. And yet, little changes for that. I rarely remember to use the dashing anyway, so. Also have some cover changes, and I don't quite know what that was. Here's the fun thing. weapons use heat. That is a default thing in the file. In the original file, this isn't in any way added. It's just set to false, so there was an option to use a natural heat thing. So it's not a true modification, it's altering the config so that it actually does use something that was innately not ever enabled. And also heat dissipation is greater than what would have been regular one. And of course, just a minor change there to, if your weapon's out of ammo, you would swap automatically to another weapon. So that's just disabled because unless you're really careless and just blow through all your clips without letting it regenerate, yeah, you can just essentially have infinite ammo regardless. Also, small change to health, because I can't remember where I saw that, but Shepherd dying in 3 to 4 hits once shields are down is a bit silly, so this increases health a little bit. And another... oh yeah, this is the per difficulty level as well. That would be easy, and I assume normal, and all the way to level 5, which would be insanity. Is that insanity, or is that... oh, level 6 even. One of them's insanity anyway. Ha! Next change, if I can find... I hope it's going to take me back up there a minute. Import bonuses, also from the... what am I saying? Gameplay tweaks, yes. These are ones I changed as well. Boost to... for importing, and we are importing a level 60 play. So we got bonus credits of 200,000 instead of 15. No, that's not 15 at all. 50,000. And some extra bonus resources that probably overkill considering the no minigames mod in there. Yeah, a fair bit more there. And more Paragon Renegade import bonus as well. 660 compared to 190. I just, why not have that? I'm doing some other cheaty bits anyway, so why not? Second playthrough resource bonus, I don't think it's going to take effect, because this is technically going to be another import. Rather than that, now yes, here's the main bulk of the thing. This is Weapons Tweaks main changes. It does a lot of different all of the things here, and that's all of that bit there. We have changes to a bunch of things, and then we've got to go through some other bits there. I don't know what's there. Oh yeah, that's not where the weapon bits is. That's further down, apparently. We do have no, that's 2 more meta-gel capacity. 2, no, god damn it, brain. We have a maximum of 5 compared to 3 in the original, and probes 50 instead of 30, which I felt is better. And maximum fuel, we have 1,000 more than originally intended, and also fuel efficiency slightly better. And I do know what those are about. Ah, yes. Well, this should be the weapon changes. Maybe. Possibly not then. And it's gonna take me back to that one. It's gonna go through all the changes in that bit. This is I'm using the compare plugin for Notepad++ here. Yeah, basically weapon tweaks not only gives you weapons that you wouldn't normally be able to access on probably certain on difficulty. It also alters stats of every weapon so that not all of them suck, basically. So you can actually use the early game weapons a little bit longer, so they don't actually suck quite as much. Increased or decreased damage and clip size and rate of fire, yes. And also, yeah, just a bunch of other miscellaneous things that I'm taking ages to click through here. Yeah, I think that was all the changes there. Nope, that's the wrong folder I'm looking at. Yeah, that's it. So yes, that is all the changes I'm going with. As if that's not enough already. So let me just sort all this out now and we'll begin the game. Well, one thing quickly, I did miss this one. I am also bringing in save editor for two little things actually. One of them's just to show off something later in the game. Yeah, a little bit later in the game, I suppose. And the other one is to fix a bug that happens in the import process, which we shall see once I get into the game, and I'll do the first mission before I do that change. Alright, now to the game. Alright, so we're going to go with new game, import ME1 character that I've already set up. You have to do some other jiggery for that, which you can find online. And of course, yes, I imported my level 60 character that we finished the game with from my playthrough. So all of the little choices that I made in Mass Effect 1 will be here in this game. Subtitles on. Yes, I'm going to let my squad use their powers as they see fit, because I kind of suck remembering to get them to use it. And autosave normal difficulty, because sometimes that's hard enough for me. Yeah, for all of the I was an adept and won't be in this game. Paragon, of course. Rick survived. Sorry, Ashley. And the council survived. Or we saved them because, yeah. Let's go.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for. Saving the Citadel, even saving the Council. Humanity has the trust of the entire galaxy. And still, it's not enough.
Our sacrifices have earned the Council's gratitude, but Shepard remains our best hope.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down! Multiple hull breaches! Weapons offline! Somebody get that fire out!
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker.
Commander!
Kate, go. Now.
Aye, aye. Everybody in! Go! Go! Go!
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy! I can still save her!
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack! Watch the arm!